him said the national polls, one more edit track it the course of mine munina ya dear. Global Infoanalytics ana eye. Even before this, na woman so mwa ye juma ewo Dome Kwabenya. Mamini ora Musah Musah Dankwah, Executive Director at the Global Infoanalytics. Musah Dankwah, what me kind of pay margin?
Meji oso Mr. Speaker.
Ovana empom to say.
Na mi adum boko.
Te won catch papa.
Ada yo ho.
Very well. Now, Mamisha see what latest poll what they bought last week. Na Crawford do na no can wasem. It be a controversies kakra wom. I say so because the award for man Crawford can no the kind the top 5 people audio mobile in the NDC say Crawford di wo mo hon komo mame your vice president prof. Afe Oshe Ato Force and Oshe Haruna Idrusu, Oshe Asiedun Ketia. All these people are or reporting no Kasen Crawford or Mohon Komo. Again, Dr. Bawumia, any the new patriotic party primary called the likely considerations or the no buy. And afe we ye Juma Kakranso Ewo Dome Kwabenya. Mamincho on the total summary of it. Na afe Yemra Kwabenya Dieneso.
Overall, Jenny can afford 8,500 and a bonko. And overall, you can see, sir, among for perception about where the country is headed, no assistance.
Okay.
Majority of Ghanaians are saying that now Ghana is headed in the right direction. The poll meter says around 62%, and then almost said, "But the money namno." Compared to 26% and almost there be and 12% did not have an opinion. Who compare way to the last national tracking poll in October, a complete different story.
Okay.
At the time, not 31% per almost the right direction. As we a cost 62%. Almost say wrong direction in October. There is 62. As we a 26. So it's working. And I share the approval of the president, Najima Obwa. About 66% say Obon Homodin, compared to 23% are almost Obon Homodin, and 11% almost Munia Green Fat ni Bodin Bohong or that matter. So generally the perception of the country is, or the mood in the country has changed. The approval of the president has changed. It could be due to honeymoon period, which is normal. It's okay. And then also the government as a whole, almost government excellent, 21%. Very good or good, 55%. Who come in Buma, almost 76% say abide bon homody pa and so bon homody, which is a very, very high figure. Who compare with the last data, now only 9% were seeing excellent, and 30% were seeing very good or good. So there has been a complete shift in people's thinking about how government is performing.
Interesting. And when you're positive for the government, as some will leverage it on.
Yes, as to whether they can sustain it, only time will tell.
But in terms of specifics, what me beside the abiding year, correct, Emma one more accepted generally. Say, I mean, the government is on the right track.
The poll is close-ended.
Okay.
So we don't ask to give you your reasons. I know it's been so much more. Find out about why people are saying that.
Now, after you've had such responses, why then did you push to know the likely possibilities of, future presidential candidates and people who might have interest in contesting in the two major political parties? Now, motivation behind that, anything, and then what actually necessitated the responses appear in the report?
We share globally. In Myanmar, democracy, for some time.
Yes.
They always look ahead before it even happens.
Okay.
There are at least going to almost share 2028 and then who would Americans present? That work is ongoing. And secondly, there are strategic people they want to know from today who may emerge from NPP, who may emerge from NDC. There are those who want to know who they can sponsor and who they shouldn't sponsor to waste their money. So, who in Adwoa, so that you can have sanity in what is going to happen. And secondly, or thirdly, already it's happening. We share NPP side that people are talking, people are moving, people are making some noises around. And we want to know whether those people who are making noises are still the favorites of the people. So any idea we have to do it regardless. But for the NDC, you can't go and do MPP and leave NDC out.
Okay. Because
they say you are biased towards either MPP or NDC. So, and sometimes people must know that we try to neutralize the person.
Okay.
If we are the same question from another party, so that you don't figure out say a party A and a party B. The amount for who say part Saturday no ama MPP go kwa dina with the bamwa. Omedwin say MPP national.
Okay.
Now they will give you answers that may be MPP tailored. But we are MPP now we are NDC. It makes them see you say you are very impartial in the work you do, and that enhances the quality of information you get in the voters.
And within the new patriotic party, Dr. Bawumia Dini that's what was wrong.
Yes, that's what the survey is saying. Among all Ghanaians, it's about 48%. But within the, it's about 57%. And remember, we're a snapshot within a certain time of the period. So sometimes there are certain events, certain news items that may enhance a candidate or may hinder a candidate's performance in the poll. We can't use this one single period say in a column. We have to wait for at least third one. The third one will give you an idea as to where the country is headed in terms of who wants.
And surprisingly, Prof is in the picture now on the side of the NDC as to who will succeed His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, that's what the polls are saying at the moment. He leads the pack, and then followed by Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and then you have Honorable Atufosin, and then you have Adwoa, and then General Mosquito. Top 5.
Interesting. Meaning say in the coming days, you'll be bringing up and you have just said, untumi for one no and substantiating in now. But again, what work and we what Dome Kwabenya?
Is it this time on the last election?
Yes, from the last election to now. Now Kwabenya response is a free hoba near the no.
I mean, I have to check whether we covered Dome community. I mean, I don't know specifically, but I'll look at it. But Ocean Edma or Dome Kwabenya. We understand that place very, very well.
Okay.
So when we said MPP will lose, it was because we've done more than enough to understand what was going on there. And one thing that I kept saying is that MPP had taken Dome Kwabenya voters as MPP supporters, especially those in Taifa North and Taifa South. Omuye Christo as a dominant. And they couldn't tell whether they are MPP or pro Safo Kantanka group. So once Safo Kantanka family is not in the race, you are not guaranteed that the church will vote for you, and that's what MPP didn't understand.
Now, interestingly, I really want to know between Apostle Kojo Doctor and Professor Makokwe, I mean, based on more analysis in time past, two figures in me and why they are very influential, Papa for me in that constituency.
I think there's no argument. It is Safo Kantanka.
Safo Kantanka is very influential.
Absolutely. Because look, 45% of MPP's winning margin on the winning seat in 2020 election. If we type a North and type a South, almost half of the margin came from there. There's no way you can win the Kwabenya without type a North and type a South. That will not happen.
And that is the resulting effect I hear who say. And the factor of Adwoa Safo and then the Papani Christo Safo, no, I mean in that geopolitics, you are more free more. then the New Patriotic Party will suffer like they have done in 2024 general election year.
Absolutely.
A comeback of Adwoa Safo can do the trick, Anna.
It depends on whether there's unity in the party. So sign back and Makoko informs then NDC will win the seat.
Now, Makoko if one who they sounds who in their sectors.
Now every number counts. And over Kaya, I said for Makoko to win that seat, Adwoa Safo must be on his campaign trail. I said it.
I see.
And that will portray unity. Or that would have portrayed unity. And lack of her on the campaign trail shows the party was divided and there was no way they could win.
Very well. Musah Dankwah, Mami no asia no pay. Na me nim see yakoya nim no ye adwuma bi ai better di nkombonte. Aropa be da say I'm grateful for your time.
Miss Medasi.
Okay. And Ora Musah Dankwah, Executive Director Edema Global Infoanalytics and yene no Edin Kombono. But yene do me